If you're like me, you probably don't think twice about skincare. I didn't even think twice or 3 or 4 times about it either, until one day you're there typing at work and you look down at your hand and you realize, are things looking more wrinklier or drier than usual, or is that just bad lighting? Or maybe like the time I was editing a promo just a few moments ago, and I looked at my eyeballs and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, he has slits for eyes. Well, when did you join the cast of Deliverance? Well, maybe you would wish you had some lotion or something to rub on, but they sometimes come in big and bulky packaging. However, I have found something here from the company Fatco, and that is a Fatstick. And this is made of non-chemical ingredients from the natural cows. And yes, you can rub this over your hand or on the bottom of your eyes, but of course, don't get them in your eyes. It's a novel idea for the people at Fatco. And guess what? On this episode of the Walkertown Report, I will be talking with the inventor of the Fatco Fatstick. From fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, you are listening to the Walkertown Report. Welcome to the Walkertown Report. My name is Dwayne Walker. Well, in the past, I've been covering sometimes serious, sometimes entertaining topics. I have been wanting to get into affiliate marketing. And I finally found an interesting product here from Fatco. And I have the founder, CEO of Fatco, Cassy Burnvoth, to talk about her skincare products, which, as we were talking before the podcast, I find ironic because I've gone through most of my life totally ignoring skincare and not even caring. And then, of course, one day you're at work, you're there typing, you look down at the top of your hand and you're going, am I looking especially more wrinkled than usual? I mean, is there anything here that might be able to help me? What kind of products do you have that could help somebody who's never really cared that much about skincare in the first place?
Yeah, Dwayne, I don't think it's odd at all. I think your generation, a lot of people went their whole lives spending a lot of time in the sun, maybe not using skincare and maybe not taking care of their skin as much as they should have. But I'll tell you a little bit about our brand. We make skincare products using tallow, which is rendered beef fat from grass-fed pasture-raised cows. It's really healing for your skin. It's full of vitamins A, D, K, and E, all things that are really nourishing and great for your skin. So if you're looking for the best place to start, I would say our body butters are really great. You can use body butters on your hands, on your legs. You can really use them on your face. You can use them all over. Another great place that another great direction that I kind of steer people towards is deodorant. Deodorant is a product that you use on your body every day, but a lot of people don't think about the ingredients that are in their deodorant or their antiperspirant. And a lot of mainstream store-bought products are full of some really nasty stuff that are bad. That's really bad for your health. So I tell them to check out our Stink Stop deodorant. And then lastly, our Fatstick is a really great all-purpose product. It's basically like a chapstick on steroids, I like to joke. So it's a huge lip balm tube. You can use it on your lips, obviously, but it's also really great for anywhere. I'll use it around my eyes, on my cuticles, on my elbows. I have some customers who like to use it on their feet. So it's great for just kind of all-purpose moisturizing.
You mentioned something about Tallow. I was watching some of your videos on your YouTube channel as well as your webpage. What is Tallow? And another thing I'm noticing is that when you started the company, most of your products you actually made from your kitchen.
I did. So I started the company in 2014 and I was making all the products by myself in my kitchen. I still have the KitchenAid stand mixer that I used back in the day. So Tallow, Tallow, is beef fat. So all of the fat that we use comes from suet. So the suet is the fat that encompasses the internal organs of the animal. A lot of nutritionists are going to tell you to eat things like liver and heart, to eat those internal organs because they're really nourishing and full of lots of really great nutrients and good for your body. Interestingly enough, the fat that encompasses those internal organs carries a lot of the same nutrient density profile that those internal organs do. So, that's why it's full of so much good stuff, vitamins, minerals, really healing for your skin. We have a lot of our customers who use our product, our body butters, for their eczema, their psoriasis, their dermatitis, their keratosis pilaris. These are customers who live a really healthy and natural lifestyle and don't want to put things like steroids on their skin, especially when the person suffering from those skin conditions is their baby, their infant. They don't want to put things like steroid creams on their babies. So they're really excited to find this natural alternative that, not a lot of brands are doing what we're doing. Not a lot of brands are making tallow-based skincare products.
I saw something on your YouTube video that you called. I had never heard this before until I saw it on the YouTube video. The nose to tail method.
We're firm believers in the nose to tail philosophy, which means if you're going to kill an animal, let's use every single part of it and not allow any of it to go to waste.
Or the nose to tail philosophy of not just skincare products, but I guess anything. Could you explain that? That was, if you're going to kill the animal, use the entire animal.
Yeah. So the nose to tail philosophy is the idea of, if you're going to kill the animal, yes, let's use every single part of the animal and not allow any of it to go to waste. It really, I think, shows a lot of respect to the animal, and we're not letting that animal die in vain. We're making the most use possible from that animal. So, it's really big in like the paleo carnivore community, this idea of not letting any part go to waste. You're using the hide for leather. You're using the bones. Maybe you're eating the bones. Or you're feeding the bones to your dog. You're eating things that maybe are it's kind of odd to some people, but like the tongue and the brain, and but using every single part. It's disturbing to me that in factory farming, and typically when an animal dies, I don't know the exact percentage, but a large percentage of the carcass gets thrown away. It basically gets thrown away in the trash, or it may get rendered to be, rendered as like ground up to be put in like dog food, or like maybe used in other commercial aspects. But when an animal is killed or slaughtered, it is mostly slaughtered for the meat, because that's what's being sold in the grocery store. But the rest of that carcass is not getting used. So that's what we think is really cool about the products that we're making, is that we're using the fat from that animal to make some really incredible skincare products out of, a part of the animal that would normally get thrown away in the garbage.
We are supporting farmers and ranchers who are raising animals responsibly and ethically, and in some cases actually regenerating the land.
After hearing the nose to tail philosophy, I'm thinking, well, are the majority of them meat eaters, or are they vegetarians? Or how would you describe your appeal?
I'd say a large majority of our base is probably people who eat meat, people who are comfortable eating meat. Not a lot of vegans, but I'll tell you, Dwayne, I've met a lot of vegans at trade shows. What can start off as a kind of uncomfortable conversation, I find that sometimes ends pretty great, because I think talking to a lot of vegans who are vegan because they feel uncomfortable about the way animals are treated in factory farming conditions, telling them our story about, the fact that we only buy suet from small US-based family-owned farms that are treating animals really responsibly and ethically. I say these are happy cows. They are living on pasture, in the sun, like they are happy cows. And the idea of nose to tail, of not allowing any of the animal to go to waste. Sometimes vegans can get behind that and say, I agree with that. Maybe I'm not going to eat meat, but I can get behind the idea of supporting farmers and ranchers who are doing it right and not allowing any of the animal to go to waste. So I wouldn't say that a lot of vegans are buying our products, but maybe some of them can get behind the idea and the reason, why we're doing what we're doing.
What is Paleo Certified? That was something I saw on one of your videos. What is that all about?
Yeah, so Paleo Certification, I think you can read more at paleofoundation.com. We've been Paleo certified from when we launched in 2014. They're really great. They're basically, the paleo movement and the paleo diet is all about, eating clean and eating, most of the idea is like no dairy, no grains. It's a really heavy in meat and vegetables and fruits. It's just a kind of a healthier lifestyle. And they're certifying skincare products because what you put on your body is really just as important as the foods that you put into your body. So, certifying that products are free. I forget exactly what their certification excludes, but there's no gluten, no dairy, no, when it comes to skincare specifically, no really funky chemicals. They are really strict on the chemicals that are used in the skincare products that they certify. So yeah, they're a great organization. We love being partnered with them.
Oh, well, where can people find your products? I mean, are you solely on the web, or I mean, are there some retail outlets out there that might be buying this? Or?
All of our products are on fatco.com, our own website. We also sell our products on Amazon. We are on Thrive Market. Thrive Market is another really great online retailer for healthy living products. That's the extent of where we're found. You can find a store locator on our website. There are a handful of natural grocery stores or like mom and pop stores that carry our products, but there are no national chain stores. We were in Target for 2.5 years, but we got discontinued in July of 2020. So, they were a really great retail partner. We just had a hard time being such a small niche brand. We had a hard time being on store shelves there. But yeah, we'd love to be in more stores. It's just, we're selling a really different product and we acknowledge that. But our customer base is constantly growing and it's exciting to see.
Wow. Well, I want to thank you for being on the program here, and thank you for letting me apply as an affiliate here, and we'll see where the future takes us. But
sounds good.
All right, but thank you, and of course I do want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Walkertown Report. And remember, if you'd like to get your Fatstick, click the link underneath this description and get your Fatstick today. Thank you for listening to the Walkertown Report. Links to any product discussed on the Walkertown Report may be found in the description. If you do not have access to the description, please visit walkertown.com for more information. Thank you for listening to the Walkertown Report.